All right, so this is Tuxedo Black F350. We polished it lightly back in June, July. We laid the spray graphene across it just before the truck shows for the booth. So tomorrow we're supposed to get a huge dump of snow. I just gave it a quick bath, pressure washed it off, give it a hand dry, use the IR quick, take the moisture out of the paint before we apply the coatings. What we're gonna do, front quarter panel here, we're gonna use the spray graphene across it. That door is gonna be an industrial base coat and top coat. Back door is gonna be the marine, and the box we're gonna leave it. So tomorrow we're supposed to get a pile of snow, 25 centimeters. The roads are gonna be crap. Plus, we will be hunting. So I'll set the phone up here. We're gonna test it. We're not gonna bake these coatings, nothing. We're not gonna cure them, nothing like that at all. We're just gonna send it, do some hardcore testing, show you what we're doing with it, and the durability. So the first one up, spray graphene, Brakin 8. What you're gonna do, give your panel a mist like this. You don't have to, you should put it on a rag, wipe it around, but just like that. Do you have to do it this way? No. Can't do it spraying on. You just use a whole lot more product than what you need. Go into circular motion. Get it down. You don't want to use this stuff. None of these coatings. I guess we'll do top of the hood. Spray graphene on this side. You don't want to do this in direct sunlight or straight heat, because she will flash off super fast on a guy. Give her a second. She starts to haze a little bit. You want to take it right off. Flip it over. We're not even using perfectly dry or clean rags. These went through the washer. Use them on metal polishing, so not even clean perfectly good rags for laying coatings, but give you a show what they can do. How the coatings will stand up. Just like that, one panel's done with the spray graphene. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna move on to the door. Try to do this in one video. Gonna take the applicator pad, applicator sheet. Just one. That's a top coat. There's a base coat. I like to apply the first dry sheet pretty dang liberally. What we're gonna do, just go like a little bit of water dripping down. You'll see it's starting to change a little bit of color. That's perfect. There is no flash time really with this coating. Put it on, apply it, get the residue off. Grab a nice clean rag, microfiber, go over top of it. Buff the residue, a little bit of water with it, I guess. Now for the other half of the door, With this coating, I recommend you go in about 14-inch squares. For demonstration purposes and testing, we're gonna send it and just mix up as much as we can, push the limits of it. So you can see tomorrow, we'll do another video on how it's doing in the snow when it finally hits in the midst of hunting. So that there is the base coat, 100% applied. Generally, what you want to do when you're going to put your top coat on is give it about an hour if you don't have an IR heater to help bake it, speed it along for the base cure. We're just going to go ahead on this one. We're going to lay top coat down right now. And we're going to push her to the limit. That's base coat down. That's top coat. So you grab another applicator, clean on, then another block. Just use the same block. Breaking all the rules applying coatings, just to show you how these stand up versus everybody else, even when the odds are stacked against you and not favorable. This is unique with the top coat. Apply it heavily. So it's nice and saturated, just like that. What you're gonna do, you're gonna start from the top. Go like this, make sure you get every square inch. You don't have to overlap the top coat if you don't want to. Probably not good that it's mixing with the water, but for testing purposes, really don't matter. Probably not going to see any other manufacturers test their coatings like this and set them up for failures. But what this is going to do for us, it's going to show you what kind of testing we do here in Canada on the coatings. There, that is how you apply the industrial base and top coat. Now we'll move it down. We'll move on to the back door panel. This is here is where we're going to lay the marine coating. It's a complete different animal as well. So basically you got your marine base, your marine top coat. Got 2 more microfibers for this one. So you're going to take the base coat, give it a little shake. I like to mist it on a rag, microfiber, mist it on the panel, just so you know you got enough coverage on it. Remember, there was no prep laid on this, except give it a quick bath with the pressure washer. Go ahead, buff it off immediately. Bit of water in there again. This is another coating. Give it about 45 minutes to an hour before you lay your top coat. We're not going to do that this go around. Take top coat right now. Grab another microfiber. Same application, just give it a mist like that. Just so you get an even coverage. This coating is super fast to apply. Works really great on boats, ATVs. You can do your glass with this one as well. Pretty dang forgiving. Once it's on, give it a wipe off immediately as well. These coatings are not meant to be done this fast, but we're going to prove that when we test them, and we're in it for the long haul. Normally when you apply these, you want to keep them dry. Don't wash them for at least 48 hours to get any dampness on them. Pressure washing at least a week, both coatings. But to add another level that most people wouldn't do, we're going to get them wet right now before it even leaves. That way, I wouldn't say it had a chance to cure. The glass we did earlier today, that was done with the graphene. Make sure we get everything nice and wet. You can already see it's got its water properties there. That's without any curing done. Now we can pull her out, let her freeze. Hopefully the snow hits early tomorrow morning and we're good to go. And you can see the difference in what she does.